Welcome to the docks, Grimsby docks. Nice and quiet, all quiet down here. Always nice and quiet. Saturday, no one here. I thought I'd do another video of the fortress down here. Great Escape building. Getting very near to actually getting the outside of the building done. You can just see, well, you kind of see the dock tower in the background there, and yeah, we're near to getting all the work done. Hopefully it'll start soon. All the bricks will be repointed, all cast iron put in. We'll get the windows done, the doors done, and yeah, it'll look really what the business when it's finished. So the yard is quite a bit going on in the yard at the moment, so we'll probably swerve that. But we're also taking on this building here, which is an old refrigeration room. So we're going to call that, well, we've got big plans for that. This wall here, we're going to hopefully get that done first, and we can put a nice mural across there, like a large scale, well, larger than the other two anyway, mural to welcome people to the docks. And yeah, we've got big plans for that building there. So it's an old refrigeration room. So yeah, going there, it's got a big old door on it. Yeah, it's interesting. So that's the next mission, that one. But plenty of work to do in this building first. So the old murals are holding up well. And yeah, we're just really looking forward to getting the builders down here now to, you know, just do all the outside. So we get that bay window sorted out. Everything's going to go back to its original look. So that would have looked like 120 years ago when it was built. All the doors will be, you know, look like they do. I found out recently that, well, not recently, but green doors are bad luck in Grimsby. I don't know how true that is, but in dock towns apparently, so we might have to change them. But all these bricks will be done. The windows will go back to the wood upstairs. They're all sort of double glazing, plastic PVC sort of windows, so they'll all go back to the original wood windows. And it'll probably be mostly like this one here, this type of design. And yeah, the main thing is I get the flagpole sorted out. That's the only thing I'm really interested in. And then once that's done, I can put my coat of arms on it, and then happy days. I've got my fortress. But we're going to get the sign put up there. You can see where the old sign once was. So we're probably going to either sign write that, or get a sign made. So yeah, a bit exciting times, and we're really near to getting it. It's taken a while, obviously, but we're very near to that happening, I think. So yeah, looking forward to that. Brilliant. So come through here. I'll take you into the kitchen, and I see just had these fire doors put on. This is the kitchen. I'll show you this. This is where I cut my ham and cheese for my packed lunch. So yeah, I'd like to do things properly, but no, I rescued that, or we rescued that from next door. They were going to throw it in a skip, so we've got it in here. No one's turned it on yet, but because it looks quite dangerous, but for the dangerous things in here. So yeah, I think, like I said on the last video, that we themed this like like a Viking theme, and it's become like a real sort of communal space, really. So we're in here quite a bit. Friday they do a breakfast, and I mean, I think they've stuck a computer in here now, so which don't look very Viking, but anyway. Yeah, that's that. We've got toilets to do in there, but I won't show you in there because it's just too, you don't want to go in there. So coming through, we go into what is the workshop. So this is where we do the restoration stuff. It's always reasonably busy in here when you come down, especially on sort of the 2 days where we all sort of come down, which is the Thursday and Friday. There's always sort of something going on. At the moment, there is these chairs that they're doing. So they're sanding those down and looking at put some stencils on there. So they're the doors for the Rover we're restoring, which yeah, I can't wait to get that sorted out. So yeah, the refreshment sign again. I think that I mentioned this last time. That is from across the road. So that's very old, and it was just rotting away across the road. So we rescued that, restored it, whizzed it up there, and like quite a few people commented on that. They remember it from the days of the market across the road. So yeah, I mean, any stuff out, we'd love to get our hands on things like that because it's all about the heritage, isn't it? So, yeah, lovely. And it's a bit of a torture chamber in here, really, isn't it? It's like got everything in here, but yeah, there's like a Steve McQueen theme going on too. But yeah, everything in here, everything that you'd possibly need. I don't know how to use any of it, but it's all in here. So yeah, the workshop. I won't take you in there, just storeroom. And I won't take you in there because there's another toilet, and we're looking at retile all this floor. And yeah, so that's the next job, I think. We did a lot of work on these stairs, rubbing this wood back. And upstairs is a bit of a problem because we've got to get a sparky in to do the electric, so it's quite dark up here. But I think you should be able to get a good idea of the work we've done. There's the old trawl sign, and as you go through here, yeah, there's always a bit of junk lying around, but we've got to find its place, you know. So in here, this is the room that I think you've probably seen before. I guess we did it the wrong way round, really. Like, I mean, it'd have been lovely to get the outdoors done first and then come in and do the rooms. But this room I love this room, you know, like we get given stuff. This is where we'd come, like if you were to do like a bit of art on your own, and it's nice and bright, really bright room for painting in. And this sort of thing, like look at this, like we got given this down, I think we found this down here somewhere. Like, I don't know, like it's another thing we found on the docks. Don't think this is an original paper, but it's definitely linked with the town. And this is what we call escape arts room. That's in case anyone gives me any bother and I have to restrain them. So these things, like we just, every time we find something, we just put it in this little thing. So got all sorts of stuff in there. And there he is. There's the man, Houdini. And that's that. So that room Patrick's moved in. We've got a first resident, so Patrick's actually taken that room on. Even though we haven't finished the building yet, he was quite happy to take that room on, so that's been handy. I can't take you in there because he's locked it. Don't know what he's hiding, but you know, he's locked it. So as you come in here, this is the Great Escape Room. So we had a meeting in here the other day for heritage guys, came down and used the room, and I think there was about 16 of them. I don't know, maybe I don't know, but we can sit quite a few people in here. And yeah, it's probably the only room, like function room on the docks where you can actually do this at the moment. So, but yeah, the room, I think I showed, you might have seen it before, that we did it like the prison. We wanted it to be like the Great Escape Prison, or we have a reference to it. So there are there's some barbed wire up there, and obviously the Great Escape thing, and you know, the German grenade, and what have you, the spotlights, gas mask, and all that type of stuff. So still a few bits to do in here. We've got to get the blinds on, and obviously we aren't going to do that until we get the windows in. Windows changed. So these desks actually are meant to be in there. So this is going to be like what is called the, I ain't got a sign of it, what's called the war room. So we're going to be the war room in there, and it's going to be like Churchill's war room. So that's going to be our next themed room. And we got loads of little bits here, like, you know, we've got the old telephones there. And yeah, there's stuff everywhere in here. I always say it's like all the stuff that I'm not allowed to have at home, I'll just bring down here. So this is the room I wanted to show you. It is dark, no lights in here, but I think you'll get a good idea. This was the engine room. So again, I sort of have the vision of what I want to do, and then the guys just start. I didn't have anything to do with the actual work in here. It was amazing that they just come in and did it. And we started off with these wooden rivets. That's all wood, so made to look like riveted metal. And I mean, there must be about 400 of those half wooden balls on there. And then Steve just does his magic with the stuff that he uses, which gives it that. First of all, it's copper, and then he puts that thing that makes the verdigris, you know, and reacts. It's like a natural reaction. And then he puts a thing that freezes it, so it doesn't keep reacting. And then I come in and do my Lawrence thing and interior decorator, wind them all up, and then put all my stuff in. basically. So I'm kind of like the dresser. I'm getting a copper table for there. So I haven't quite finished this room yet. I'll wait to look, but it is getting there. We've got the old, it's quite cool, isn't it? I love that. And then we've got some of the stuff we have is original and some of the stuff we have is replica. So yeah, we just, every time we find, once we've themed the room, we can just keep adding stuff to it. So really happy with this room. It's amazing. And like once we get the blinds in, I mean, he's painted the ceiling black, and I wasn't sure about that, but it's really worked. And there's still plans for this room. So like again, in these glass things, we've got a really good plan for these glass windows, what we're going to do in there to create an effect like you're underwater. So yeah, it's all a work in progress, but as you can see, like they've really gone to town in here, and I'm so proud of them, what they've done. Just brilliant job. Love it. So going out here, go through here, which is become sort of like the base of operations for Justin at the moment. So he's got all his gear in here, but we are going to make this the war room. So this will be themed as well. And yeah, there's some big plans for this room as well. Some big plans. I don't want to tell too much until it's done. So, but yeah, we've started like adding little bits like Winston stuff and what have you. But we want to do it like Winston's war room, and no doubt we will. So I'll go through here. This room, I think that I've showed on the last video. This is the movie room. Still work in progress. All the blinds again. We want these little things that we want to change, but this is pretty much done. I mean, I'm waiting for the TV stand for there, and we've got now a projector screen there. And I was in there doing a meeting the other day. We had it's a good meeting spot, good meeting place. It's nice, nice room. And also we've got that heritage touch with all the pictures of everyone that worked on the docks. I always say this, I didn't realise that Ian Rush worked on Grimsby docks, but apparently he did. But yeah, this is a great room. Got a little fridge in here and a kettle. So we're going to do our first sort of movie night in here soon with the guys. Yeah, love it. Then I'll take you down here. Video's gone on a lot longer than what I thought. Again, like people, I think I've shown people this, but I'll just show it again because this is always people's favourite bit. And we love it in here, don't we? So because this is the real history of the docks. This is where they would have kept all the money for the fishermen back in the day when it was like rock star money down here, and they had a lot of money down here. It was big bucks, and they needed somewhere to put it all. So this was the strong room. We kitted this out, and I've shown this before, like the Wild West. So we've got the rifle up. We called it Grimstone, and here's the strong room. I always call this the detox unit, because 31 days in here and that's it. You are cured. So in here, you go in here. So lucky to have this. It's such a lovely feature of the building, and it's probably about 120 years old. This, and everyone loves it in here. I want to come and see it. So yeah, this is where we keep all our money to pay for everything. And I'll just show you the safes quickly. So the old safes there that they said I could have if I could get out of the building. So, and I'm telling you now, they ain't going anywhere. But so yeah, that's where I keep my shooters. When I'm looting. So yeah, that's the strong room. So just wanted to let everyone know where we're at with the project. It is like I always look at this building it is like a piece of art, really. Without sounding too. It was never going to be something that was like, oh yeah, we need to get a functioning building ready. It was always going to be something that was creative, and the way we've looked at it is a project, a creative project, and like an ongoing piece of art. Really, we are getting near to getting it functional or whatever you want to say it. And yeah, I love it here. I love it. So that is the building so far and where we're at with it. Still much to do. Still a lot to do. But wow, it's come a long way. It's come a long way from what it was like. This was a real mess when we came in here. And now it's an interesting place. And with lots of opportunity and inspiration and everything else. And really lucky to have it. And really grateful that I've been given something like this to work on. It's amazing. So thank you for watching. I know that went on quite a while, but yeah, great stuff. Goodbye.